What's up, YouTube? Back. Um, I guess you can call this like a life update video slash just me just speaking my mind. Um, as you can tell, my voice is gone because I'm currently sick right now. But I was laying in my bed and I felt like I had to kind of, just speak my mind about this. And just basically like an update about where I've been in life. Um, so I kind of wrote some stuff down because I know myself. I know that I'm gonna get sidetracked on certain topics. So I kind of wrote down like a list of what I'm going to talk about first, and then just basically just go down this list and just tell you guys where I've been, how my mental state has been, how my mind's been, um, and just basically just give you guys a runaround of about my life so far in 2024. So first thing I want to talk about is I do have a new job. Um, so quick side story. I got fired from my job from a job called Pulsher. It was like a truck driving job. I basically delivered bleach or chlorine to like commercial swimming pools and things of that nature. I got fired from that job in November of 2023 because of like I ain't gonna lie to you, it was my fault. It was just so much stuff I was dealing with during that time of my life to where I wasn't. I when I was at work, I wasn't making work the priority to where I kept messing up on stuff. I wasn't taking the job serious. I just wasn't giving it 100%. Uh, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, it's not like I give a 9 to 5 100% because 9 times out of 10 I don't even want to be there. But it was a good job. I mean, I still like pull shirt to this day. Shout out to everyone who who still works up there, including my cousin. Shout out to him. Um, I still like that job, but I got let go because some woman had called in on me and said that I had like backed into her car, and so when they had pulled the footage up, they had realized that I didn't back into her car because she had took pictures of her car and she was trying to tell the job that I had damaged her car, but my job was like, you barely have any damages on your car, so how did our driver mess up your car? Well, sorry, again, I'm sick. Long story short, they reviewed the footage and they had seen to where I was on my phone, like I was on my phone while I was driving the truck, so they just went ahead and terminated me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that was one of the darkest points in my life. Um, so far to that point, because up to that point, I was going through a divorce. Um, I didn't really have no one to talk to really, except my family members. I mean, they're always there for me, but besides them, I was pretty much alone. I was talking to people here and there, but I mean, I was really going through it. I had tried to sign up for unemployment and try to get some unemployment checks, but they never really went through. Sorry. They never really went through. So I was just home every day applying for jobs. I remember I applied for like all these different jobs. I was applying for trucking jobs here, trucking jobs there, and no one hired me. And I had my CDL, I had my hazmat, my CDL, and I couldn't get hired on nowhere. Um, so yeah, I was going through that. I was going through that. I was at the house every day. This was like the time period to where I was uploading all of these reaction videos. And I was just streaming a lot because I really had nothing else to do except for be home. I was jobless. I was unemployed for about a month. And then I hit up my good friend Junior. Shout out to Junior if you're watching this. And asked them, "Hey man, you think Bluebell will hire me back?" Mind you, I already quit Bluebell 2 times. I quit Bluebell for Pulsher because I was making more money in Pulsher dealing with the hazmat and the chemicals and things of that nature. So I hit Junior up, and Junior said, "Hey man, you could try." So I went up there. Um, and they hired me back. They hired me back for the third time. I was shocked. I didn't think they was gonna hire me back, but they did hire me back. And I to this day I really do appreciate them for giving me another chance. I don't take that for granted because I couldn't have paid my bills during that time without them. Um, during the time I was unemployed, I had bought cowboy tickets. This is when I was married. I had bought cowboy tickets, Cowboys versus Eagles, for me and my dad for Father's Day. I had bought like I think the tickets was like $600. Well, $600 together. It was like 300 a piece at the time. And the game was coming up, and I had two options. I said, "Hey, I can either go to this game, or but if I go to this game, I can't pay my rent, or I can sell these tickets to pay my rent." I mean, it sucked. I had to do that, but I sold some tickets to pay my rent. Man, the tickets had went up about like $100 each, so I actually got more back from the tickets than I originally spent for them. So yeah, I was making ends meet. I was doing Ubering. I was Ubering. I was just getting money anyway, anyhow, just to pay my bills. And shout out to my grandma and shout out to my mom. Without them, well, first without God, I wouldn't be here right now. I still wouldn't probably be in this apartment. But without my grandma and my mom, without their support, I would have been evicted a long time ago. I would got my ass evicted last year without their help. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you very much. Grandma, I know, I know my grandma on YouTube, but she said, "My grandma, if you watch this video too, I love you and I appreciate both of you guys for helping me during those moments when I pretty much had no one except for you two. You know, you two and God. That's you three was the only people I had in my corner during that time. Um, but yeah, man. So like I said, I got reapplied at Blue. I got rehired at Bluebell, and I was working at Bluebell. Sorry, I was working at Bluebell for about a month and a half, and I was already getting tired of the job. Mind you, I already quit that job 3 times. So there's a reason why I quit that job two times already. There's a reason why. I was getting sick of it already. Like it's nothing. It's nothing with the people at the job. The people at the job are good people. It's just I hated waking up 5 o'clock in the morning. I hate waking up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, dealing with -20-degree temperatures all the time. I hated that. I couldn't stand it no more. So I was on Instagram one day, and I seen one of my classmates from high school. His name is Colvin. I seen to where he was like talking about he was like interviewing people or something for some type of job. Hold up, real quick. Yeah, sorry. And so I asked him. I said, "Hey man, like, what you interviewing for?" Because during this time, I'm already kind of checking out Bluebell. And so I think this was like in January or something. This was like in January. I think. Hold up. No. No. This had to be late January. It was late January, early February. I think it was late January. So I hit him up on Instagram. I said, "Hey man, where y'all? Like where you work?" So he told me that he worked for this company called Liberty National or Globe Life Liberty National. Mind you, all my life up to this point since high school, I've been doing like I've only had warehouse jobs, factory jobs, and like truck driving. I never had like an office job ever. Never, I've never had like a white collar job. It's always been like blue collar work for me. So I hit him up about it, and he said, "Yeah, man, we kind of hiring up here for life insurance agents." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds cool." Ever so I applied. Not really knowing what the hell I was getting myself into. I still don't know what the hell I'm getting myself into. I mean, I'll go into that later. But yeah, man, I applied and they hired me. They hired me to be a life insurance agent. So now I work for Globe Life and I'm a life insurance agent getting paid off a commission. My take home is what I can sell. If I can't sell anything, I ain't getting no paycheck. Strictly commission. So I ain't gonna lie to you, it was a big gamble. It still is a big gamble. I mean, I've only been there for about a month now. This week will be a month since I've been hired there, and it was a risk. I was telling my family members, and they told me I was crazy. They told me I was crazy, things of that nature. But I believed in myself enough to where I felt like I could do this, and I can make a good living off of this, and I could just basically just going to something new. Like I said, I've been doing warehouse jobs for since I was 18, and I just thought that I could probably get into something new and just expand my brain a little bit and just learn more stuff for life. Because the one thing I didn't really like about Bluebell was that I had seen people up there retire at the age of 50, 60 years old, and their body is like worn out. They can barely walk, all this stuff. And I kept telling myself, I don't want to work a job to where I'm retiring at the age of 60. Shoot, man, by the time I'm 60, the age gonna be probably 70, 80 years old by the time we have to retire. I'm like, I don't want to work a job like that to where once I retire, I'm like damn near have to be put in a wheelchair just to enjoy the rest of my life at that point. I was like, nah, like I need to do some type of like, you know, sit down office job, right? So again, yeah, so Globe Life hired me. I've been there for a month now, and it's been very good. It's dealing with sales, so it's a very different environment than what I'm used to. Very different environment from what I'm used to. But so far, I do like the job, and I do see myself staying there for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I do want to let you know about the new job I have. I work, like I said, I'm a life insurance agent now. Um, so some more stuff I want to get into. Uh, I got a girl. I got a girlfriend. You know, if she's watching this video, she knows who she is. But I just want to tell her thank you for all the support she's been giving me as well. Um, quick, quick little. I don't really want to get into deep stuff about her. But me and her have had a interesting relationship. I'll say, uh, since we've been talking. I've known this girl since sixth grade. I've known of her since sixth grade. Me and her went to the same middle school, same high school, and we never really talked to each other in school, not like, at all. And so I think September of last year, when I was going like just trying to talk to new people, really just put myself out there again, like in the dating world, because I was still like kind of heartbroken over my previous marriage. uh, I had I had got in contact with her through Instagram, and we started clicking. Like we clicked instantly. Like it was like an instant click. It was almost as if like we. It was almost as if like we was best friends off rip. That's how instant the connection was when we started talking to each other. And I met up with her. We went out on a couple dates. Um, but some stuff in her life and some stuff in my life kind of like had to put that on hold to where we didn't really talk to each other as much for a couple months, or not even as much, like not at all really. We didn't really talk to each other at all. We was talking for about a month, and then we ended up like stopped talking for like 2 months, and then she came back into my life in December. Ever since she's been back into my life, she's been a huge help. I don't really tell her a lot how much she's helped me so far. But if you're watching this, baby, I'm sorry for the tissue. Again, I'm sick. But if you're watching this, I do love you. I appreciate everything you do for me. I really do. I mean, there's days to where it's like I'm going through a lot of shit, and she's there for me. And she has a busy schedule herself. She has kids, so she be dealing with the shit that she deal with, and still make time for me, which I really do appreciate just everything about her. Um, I sold my game. I sold my game system. I don't have my Xbox no more. I sold that off like shit. When did I sell that? When did I sell that? I think I sold it like a month and a half ago. I remember I sold it right before the Super Bowl. So almost 2 months. Which is a very weird experience. Don't get me wrong. Like, so about that, me and my friends, we used to play Xbox all the time, man. Shit, PlayStation. we used to play games all the time, bro. But we get old, man. We get older now. People got their own lives. Um, my friends have their own lives now. They have kids, responsibilities to where we just stopped getting online. Like we just stopped getting online, and so I'll just make the decision to go ahead and sell my Xbox because I can use extra money. You know what I'm saying? It's just sitting there. I'm not touching it no more because I'm so busy with my job and my life to where I ain't even got time to play anyway. So I sold it off, and yeah, it's just a very weird experience not having a video game because I've been playing video games all my life, and it's just weird not having a game system. But it's not something to where like I'm feeling for it because I've been playing it so much that it kind of feels like a breather that I'm not staring at a video game screen every day. So I sold that off. I'm currently using my laptop that I make my reaction videos on for work. So I think that's probably why I haven't really been popping out reaction videos like that because I have to take that laptop back and forth. I need to buy a new one or I need to buy a second laptop to where I can use that for here and have my work laptop. But that's why I have been making a lot of videos because I have to always transport that laptop back and forth 24/7. But yeah, guys, I mean that's pretty much what I've been up to so far this year. Again, I'm sick right now. I don't know how many times I said that, but I just want to let you guys know because my voice is kind of gone. But I just want to tell you guys, man, who's ever watching this video, my friends, family, people I don't even know, people who just happen to click on this video, I just want to tell y'all to not give up, man. Keep pushing, man. Life is rough. Life is hard. Life doesn't go the way you plan it, man. Like the you might have a vision in life that like when you graduate high school you think, oh, I'm gonna do this is gonna go all according to plan. I'm telling you, life doesn't go the way you want it to go. And that's why you need to always keep praying, keep pushing, keep praying, keep believing in God, man, because there's gonna be times in your life to where you don't know how you're gonna make it through the week. You don't know how this bill gonna get paid. You don't know how this, is gonna happen. Man, just keep God first. Trust God, man. Just trust God because God will never put you in a position to where He'll fail you. Never. Uh, everything that you everything that you go through in life has a purpose. There is a light at the end of every tunnel. I feel like there is no bad situations to where there isn't no light at the end of the tunnel. Every situation or every problem has a solution. So I feel like if you're going through something in life, just keep God first, keep pushing. Never give up, man. Just never give up. Because some like things can change for your life in an instant, and you will be better off than how you was before you went through that storm. Uh, I'll say right now, I'm currently going through a storm. I've been going through a storm for since I probably say June or July of last year. And I feel like I'm still going through that storm. I feel like it's not over yet, but I know that you know God got me. One thing I had to learn was taking things day by day. Taking situations day by day. Like you don't know if you're gonna have enough money for the rent. You don't know if you're gonna have enough money for this bill, that bill. Just take it day by day, man. Don't stress out about anything you can't really control. Like that's that's why I had to learn not to really stress out about stuff that's out of my control when it comes to financial problems, when it comes to relationship problems, when it comes to just anything in life. If if you can't control it, if it's out of your hands, don't worry about it. Just know that you did everything you could. And at that point, you just you trust and you lean on God because God got you. God got you. Um, Again, I just felt like I need to put out this video because I just wanted to speak what was on my mind. Um, Anyone watching, I hope that you guys Have a great rest of your day. You guys keep pushing. I know life is tough, but God got you, you know? So I just want to encourage everyone to keep pushing, keep going, keep trying to achieve your dreams, man. I mean, um, there's points in there's a point in a lot of people's lives to where they just go through the motions and they don't really try to achieve their dreams that they always have for themselves. You know, like they leave their dreams on the pillowcase. They don't, sorry, they don't really ever try and go after it. I feel like you should still always go for your dreams because one thing you don't want to have in life is regret. You know, um, that's what I kind of feel like right now. I feel like I need to make this YouTube video. I always feel like whenever I'm slipping up and whenever I'm not putting my priorities first when it comes to my dreams and putting myself first, I always snap out of it. And I need to get in that constant motion to where I'm always chasing my dreams instead of being in and out of it, you know? But again, I love everyone. I love you guys. I love my family. Love my friends. Love all you guys. Anyone who's watching. Love my subscribers. But you guys keep pushing, man. God got you. And peace out. Thank you.